Hello, my name is Ryan Lynn Surratt, and something tells me that you're here to learn more about cigars. So, first, we need a cigar. So, this is a premium cigar. It is one of my favorite cigars. It's an acid Cuba Cuba. This is an infused cigar, and it's not a premium cigar because it is infused with flavors. But I also like premium cigars too. So let's start off with the history of cigars. So cigars doesn't have a date of invention, but it is known to some people that cigars was founded by the Mayans back in the 10th century. It could have been before that or after that, but that's the records that they have so far. So let's get into the actual cigar itself. So this was on the cigar, this clear piece of plastic right here is called a cellophane. The purpose of this cellophane is to prevent the cigar from one losing its humidity, which can be a factor that can mess up the cigar and ruin it as far as taste wise. Also, this could be to protect the cigar from getting damaged from in the cigar shop, people touching on it or whatnot, and squeezing it, and it could just cause cracking. And it can also get too much humidity and be too mushy, and you don't want a too mushy cigar. So set this to the side, and in this cigar, you can't see it because it's already rolled and everything and finished. But in this cigar, well, first you have a band. So this band will allow you to know the name of the cigar, the company that it was made by, and the model that this one is. And it can also let you know the size sometimes. So let's get into the actual cigar itself. So the cigar is made of three key components, which is going to be your wrapper, your binder, and your filler. So the wrapper is going to be what you see, the outer layer, and that's going to be the layer that provides some of the flavor. Most of the wrapper is taken from the bottom of the tobacco leaf, and the bottom of the tobacco leaf doesn't get that much sun, so it has a lot of flavor. It has some flavor, but it's not too thick, and that's why they use the wrapper. The binder is the layer that's right under the wrapper. And that's the layer that covers the filler and kind of binds the cigar together so it doesn't be like loose tobacco, like what's in a cigarette or anything. And then the filler is everything that you see kind of here in the middle of the cigar. And what that is bunch tobacco, all natural 100% tobacco, no type of chemicals or anything injected in the tobacco of a cigar like a cigarette or anything. And what they do is they take like a lot of tobacco that they get from like the top of the leaf, which is called a lajero, and they just bind it all up together. And then once they bind it all up together and get it to the size that they want, then they wrap it with the binder. And then after they get the binder in the shape that they want, then they wrap it with the filter. I mean with the wrapper. My bad. So the history and the culture on cigars is this one. We call these sticks in the cigar industry. This one stick could be something that brings two people of no type of you know mutual background together. I can go to the cigar shop and I could sit down and smoke over a conversation with somebody that don't have any type of background mutuality with me at all. So I mean, like I've smoked with people that's lawyers. I've smoked with people that pick up trash. I've smoked with people that chefs. Uh, this is a no judgment zone type of habit. I mean, or hobby, you could say. Uh, Also, a lot of the tobacco nowadays are grown in Nicaragua. It used to be a time where Cuban cigars or Cuban tobacco was known as the best cigars, but nowadays with all the climates and the weather that's down in like Central America, you really don't need a Cuban cigar to get the best cigar. A lot of the top manufactured cigars are manufactured right out of Nicaragua. Uh, Not to say Cuban cigars aren't good, but they're not the best, so to say. Uh, a cigar could also cost you from $2 a cigar all the way up to I've seen a cigar for $47,000 for one stick. Yeah, so that's a crazy thing about cigars. And let's get into some of the statistics of the cigars. So it used to be a time where cigars was known as a hobby for men. And recently, back in like 2014, cigars has been like a hobby on the rise in as far as like percentage wise as for women. A lot of women are now smoking. They're almost is not a dominant female industry, but it's almost getting to that point to where more females are going to be smoking cigars now, especially African American females. Uh, and it is known that in today's society, tobacco could kill you and cause cancer and whatnot. And you can you can get some sickness from cigars as far as like cancer and mouth cancer and whatnot. But those sickness when it comes down to cigars are very rare. It I don't I've tried to do research on it and type of I couldn't find any type of like research or information on a death caused by cigars. So from my research, there's no death, you know, associated with cigars. Uh, that's my take on cigars. I hope that you've learned some information that could be helpful to you, and that you feel that this information was helpful to you. And thank you. Have a great day.